What's going on, everybody? What is up? Please go ahead and hit that like button for your girl. Please come on into the room, honey. I hope you have your coffee, your water, whatever it is that you want to have this morning, honey. Girl, that's a little hot, but it's good. It's good. Y'all already know what I'm drinking on. Okay? Already know what it is your girl is drinking on. Hey, bitch. What's going on, everybody? Hi, everyone. Hi. Again, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the people over here on TikTok. We're going to be talking about quite a few things: Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and other things. So if you like to be a part of the conversation, go ahead and hit the link in the bio, okay? Let's see. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let's see if I'm able to share. But I mean, it's already on Twitter or whatever like that, girl. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. It's going a little slow, but it's all good. All good. What's up, y'all? Let me see who we got over here in the chat, girl. We're gonna be talking about quite a few things over here. We're also gonna do This Is Messy. I don't think I mentioned that. But yes, we're also going to be getting into This Is Messy. We're definitely going to be doing that. Let me see who we got over here. What's up, Yenda? What is listamos? I mean, is that Spanish for let's go? Am I saying it wrong? Like, let me know, girl. What that mean? What's up, Aaron? What's going on? Okay, thank you for being a member. Shout out to the channel members. I appreciate you all. Okay, as well as the Patreons. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. What's going on, Miss Vanessa, Jamal, Princess Destiny? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Princess Destiny. Pamela, what's going on? Yes, you finally caught alive. I'm glad that you're here. What's up, Jonita? Yes, you like the intro song? Like, girl, she get me in the mood, okay? She definitely gets me in the mood to like get ready to bring, you guys a good show. All right. What's up, Yolanda? What's up, Maya, Jonita? Okay, Alicia or Alicia, as some people like to say it. What's up, Andrea? What's up, Sharice? Danielle. Hey, Steph, girl, what's going on? Also, y'all, as I'm thinking about it, please know that tonight we will be doing the Ooh Ladies First panel over here on my channel. So be sure to come right on back, okay? Go ahead and set your reminders. Make sure you subscribe. You got your notifications on, all that other great stuff, girl. Because we will be talking about some of your favorite shows and, just a little bit of gossip talk. Girl, it's been kind of dry out here in these streets, but, we're going to have a good old conversation tonight over here on my channel. So make sure that you guys come back. Again, what's up, everybody over here on TikTok? We're live over here on YouTube if you'd like to be a part of the conversation. The link is in the bio, okay? Who else we got? Tandra. What's up, Yolanda? What's going on? Oh, it means we ready? Is that what it means, Yenda? It means we ready? Okay. I think I gotta learn something new. Listamos. I'm gonna be saying that. Just make sure I be saying it right, girl. Now correct me if I'm wrong. Cause they're gonna be looking at me like, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? So you just gonna make up Spanish words? That's what we're doing? Okay. Ooh, I don't want to be disrespectful. So just, let me know, girl. What's going on, Yasmin? What's up, Tasha? What's up, everybody? Everybody. What's up? What's up, Nessa? What's up, everybody? Mrs. Dawkins. What's going on, everybody over here in the chat? Okay, I do have some things we're going to talk about as we wait on more people to come into the room. First off, let's just go ahead and talk about this young lady right here. Okay, this happens to be Yaya Mayweather. A lot of you guys may not be familiar with her, but she happens to be the daughter of Floyd Mayweather. Okay, y'all know she got into an incident with her baby daddy, and it's so hard to say his name. What is this boy's name? Young boy never broke again. YBNA or something like that. YNBA. That's what he called. Child, I can't. So she got into it with, I guess, I don't know if the girl was like his girlfriend at the time or ex-girlfriend, or if she was a baby mama, but she got into it with this girl and she ended up like cutting the girl. I think she went over to his house and ended up attacking the girl. So y'all know she was about to go to jail for that. She was being charged for some things. And now they're saying that Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Ayana Mayweather, pleads guilty to stabbing alleged mother of young boy never broke again's child. Okay, so that was his baby mama. Both of them his baby mama. And she done sat up here and stabbed this girl. Ooh, honey. Miss Girl said, I am too cute to be going to jail. So go ahead and give me the guilty plea for probation. Let me take probation. I'll put in the guilty plea. Give me the probation, girl. How long am I gonna be on probation? So let's see how long she gonna be on probation. Ayana Mayweather, daughter of championship and undefeated boxer Floyd Mayweather, has pleaded guilty in the stabbing incident involving the alleged mother of one of YNBA's children. According to court documents obtained by XXL on Wednesday, Mayweather, who's 21 years old, girl, you young. Girl, you're going to be regretting this in 10 years. Girl, probably in 5. You're probably regretting it right now, honestly. Okay, Mayweather, she's 21 years old, pleaded guilty for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, okay, following the April 3rd incident. Girl, and it took place at this man's house. And it's like, y'all so young. Y'all, I want y'all to grow up very soon. Okay. You got a lot of women that's out here, woke, okay, and out here, not being fooled for a lot of men, black men and others. And you out here just throwing it away over this young boy that then got how many kids? He got about 5 kids at the age that he's at, probably more. No, ma'am. I blame your dad, but it's okay. Let's keep going. All right. So it looks like she also shares a son with him. What else they're saying? Ayana Mayweather has admitted to unlawfully, intentionally, and unknowingly causing bodily harm to the young lady. Okay, because again, like I said, she cut her with a knife. Okay, while the second degree felony charge Ayana Mayweather has pleaded guilty to carries no more than 20 years behind bars and no less than 2 years, prosecutors have recommended 6-year deferred injunction. So it looks like she's going to get into a deferment program or something like that, whatever they call them little things that people be going to. And it looks like she's going to have to do like 40 hours of community service. I mean, if you ain't got no job, you probably could knock that out in a week, little girl. She is forbidden from harassing, threatening, or abusively contacting the victim, who received a protective order against this girl back in December of 2020. Girl, we was in a whole panorama. I can't remember if the incident happened during the panorama or not. But I feel like he's been the YBN, whatever his name is. I feel like he's been locked up for a minute. So if he been locked, the girl, like, I guess, honey, girl. But if this happened during the pandemic, girl, we in a whole panorama and you out here cutting the food. Girl, you're gonna be regretting this in just a second, girl. You better fly straight. I'm talking about straighter than straight, honey. They're saying that her attorney offered XXL a statement on the case. We resolved the case between Ayana and the state. All right, because obviously this was a domestic matter, so then the state takes it on. I'm not really sure how that works, but the agreement calls for Ayana being on a deferred adjudication for a period of 6 years. That's probation. Y'all can say deferred adjudication or whatever you want to call it. Girl, that's probation. Okay, Miss, y'all could make it cute, use big words. Miss Girl on probation for 6 years. Girl, you been real quiet since 2022 came in. We gonna see if you're gonna be able to stay on that level all the way through 2028, honey. Well, oh my. What they said, although we believe that Ayana was defending herself after being attacked. Wait a minute, I disagree. Because Mr. Girl, okay, was already at the house. Miss Girl was already at the house when Ayana decided she was gonna pull up. So you pulled up to do what? So a fight? Like, I don't know about that. I feel like y'all lying. But anyway, it don't matter. She got 6 years probation. And girl, you only 21. Ooh, girl. Oh, girl, I guess your daddy had that much money. So sorry. I hate that happens. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I really hate that happened to her. Not really to you because you knew what you was doing, but the other young lady that ended up, getting, getting sliced by you. Very unfortunate situation over what our parents say, and don't nobody take offense to the term nappy, okay? But what they used to say, nappy-headed lut's a boy. Okay, girl. Yes, ma'am. You're doing all of this over this man. If he wanted you, he would have chose you. But again, you young, you made a lot of silly mistakes, and you really gonna learn your lesson very, very soon. Okay, so we'll see how that's gonna play out for you, all right? But either way, honey, good luck. Let's go ahead and move on. What else do we have over here? B.Simone. I want to talk about B.Simone real quick because I was on B.Simone page the other day. And she posted, I actually follow B.Simone, you know what I'm saying? I know Miss Girl has been out here being very problematic to the people. You know what I'm saying? In whatever fashions, but I still kind of like her. You know what I'm saying? Especially because I actually met her in person and she was really nice to me and gave me some great advice. I really appreciate that. Okay. She was really sweet. So period. Okay. But anyway, I saw on her page she ended up having like a comedy show or whatnot, and she went on to that comedy show and like it was like a little snippet of what her show was. She posted like a reel or something, and she walked up there, and you could just look like she's very confident in her body. B.Simone ain't got no booty for real. Well, I mean, everybody got a booty. I take that back. Everybody got a booty. The booty just may not be as big as some other folks, but that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, little booties or whatever booties matter. Okay. And sometimes when you get behind closed doors, girl, that don't matter at all. Cause they don't be worried about all that. You know what I'm saying, girl? Oh, anyway. But yes. So shortly after she posted that reel, people got on social media and they started kind of like dragging her about her body, which led her to drop a video. Pretty much telling people like, y'all always complaining and saying things negatively about my body, and I'm just at a place where I'm going to appreciate and respect the body that God gave me. And I really appreciated her saying that, because a lot of people need to hear that, because I feel like if a lot of people heard that, we wouldn't hear more stories about women going to get BBLs and passing away shortly thereafter, right? So be proud in the body that you got. You know what I'm saying? So this is what she also, because the Shade Room ended up posting the video. And underneath that video, she also made this comment here. She says, I have enough self-love to know I'm beautiful. Glory be to God. But some women don't. No need to leave negative comments on women's body types, natural or not. Cellulite is natural. Stretch marks are natural. Different body shapes are natural. Ladies, it's okay to not have a quote unquote perfect body. My boobs sag. I have no hips and I have plenty of stretch marks. How dare you not love yourself? That's a slap in the face to God's creation. Okay. Spread love today. All right. So this is what Miss Girl had to say. And I appreciate her for saying that, putting that message out there, letting people know, like, girl, be happy with what it is that you got. Now, I mean, people gonna make their decisions to want to fine tune this and fine tune that. Show body, you got a right to do whatever it is you want to do, but try not to go into overkill mode. Mm-hmm. And it's no shade. Try not to go into Hazel E mode. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she's regretted some of the changes that she's done, even though she's been trying to convince people that she's 100% happy. But again, that's her body. She's going to feel and do what she wants to do. All right. So just try to, ease it back, scale it back. All right. See, just kind of work with what you got. Some people are like, girl, I ain't working with it. Thing. I've been working with it all my life, and now I'm going to change it. So what's up? I've been working to change it. So what's going on? Girl, do what you want to do, honey. Do what it is that you want to do. But I just want to say shout out to B.Simone, because I appreciated that message and things that she had to say. All About Jones says, happy for it, B, because people are quick to go under the knife. It's definitely their choice, but it seems like the norm to run into surgery. It definitely seems like the norm is definitely being on the rise. Okay. Definitely hearing that, because I feel like a few years ago we would hear more about butt shots. Shout out to K. Michelle, watching that show and seeing how people actually literally go under into somebody's basement and get shot up. Okay. But I'm saying that to say that the conversation has kind of shifted from being about shots to getting a full BBL. You know what I'm saying? We're also, I mean, like you said, it's their body. They can do what they want to do with it. But girl, I mean, if you love on you, there's also absolutely nothing wrong with that as well. Excuse me. What? When I think she'll get a BBL? Who? When you think she'll get her BBL? Who? You talking about B.Simone? When I think she'll get? I don't think she'll get one. I think she's gonna be very content, because and this is only if you're talking about B.Simone. I feel like B.Simone may not be tripping about that too much. She getting money. How her body is not stopping the guys. I feel like a lot of times people go get it done. Like if you're getting it done for you or you just want to see something different, that's on you. But I feel like a lot of times people may get it done thinking that it's going to allow them to get a different response from the guys, and it depends on what guys you're talking about, girl. All right. Because most of the guys you be trying to get attention from, they be trash. And what else did I want to say about them getting their body done? A lot of times guys don't really care about it for real. They act like they do, but they don't. I find it crazy that she had to state that she loves her own body. Right. I find it crazy that she had to, based on people telling her about her own body, and she felt the need to address it. But I also feel like she said it not just for herself, But so the other ladies that do follow her and support her can hear her say this out loud as well. And maybe it'll put some type of influence on them to love what it is that they have going on. I think Hazel E has been going through it ever since Love and Hip Hop. They was dragging her on there. You know what? Good point. All about Jones. Good point. I think that's a really good point, because I feel like that's what's gonna make a person want to change when they hear it so much. If they don't have the level of, I guess, confidence or whatever that you'll say that B.Simone has, and just focused on like, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. They definitely dragged Miss Hazel E. And it started with the nose, started with that beak, and then it transitioned from there. Okay, so yeah, but it seemed like she might be happy. She ended up Hazel E. posted her body and stuff, and she was very proud of it. She probably has a completely different mindset. I don't know, since she went over to Turkey and had that botched surgery and stuff, and they wouldn't go forward with doing anything else. So she might have become content. But I don't know. You can never tell with Hazel, because one minute she content, then another minute she want to get something done. Girl, do what you want to do. You're going to do it anyway, because that's just how you is. It's only the norm now, because plastic surgery was only reserved for the rich and celebrities. Now they're making it affordable, so it's an increase. Soon it won't be taboo anymore. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like nowadays people are making more money too to be in that arena, since social media has come about to where it is affordable for them. The prices probably, I ain't gonna say the prices changed a whole lot, I don't know. But in comparison to rich people being able to, have those things that's accessible to them, maybe it was 5,000, 10, 6, whatever. Now social media and things is making it easier for people to get that type of money up to where they can go and get these things done. But there's that. Excuse me, just wanted to talk about that with you guys really quickly. So now I am going to transition over. Okay, I'm debating about one of the topics that I have here. I guess I'll put it up. What's her name? Miss Chanel. So she ended up doing an interview with Tasha K regarding Jocelyn Hernandez. It wasn't a whole lot in that interview. Let me see if I have anything of what she talked about. Not a whole lot, nothing that we don't know already. She just spoke about the toxicness of Jocelyn's cabaret, how they made her feel, how she didn't like the fact that she had to come on the show and compete just to get a spot when she won the previous season and was told and expected to automatically be in the cabaret the second time around. She felt like there was a bit of jealousy. She felt like there was an agenda against her for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know, but I will say towards the end of the show, I started to see that there was a difference. Like, I don't know what Jocelyn's issue was. I feel like she picked Chanel as a scapegoat, I suppose, to not pick the other ladies that were a part of the show. For whatever reason, I don't know if she was threatened by those other ladies or what, but she ended up picking Chanel, because I always felt like Chanel was one of the weakest links out of all of the other girls. She was an underdog. So I feel like that's why Jocelyn ended up picking her. But then when we saw her on this particular season, I felt like Chanel kind of outshined some of the other ladies with her dance skills. I didn't even know that she could dance like that. And maybe it's because in the previous season, Jocelyn had this poorly choreographed dance routine. All right. So I think something's off with Jocelyn's ear. I think her ear hearing is always like a beat or two off or something. So she created, along with another woman, a terrible dance that the ladies had to dance to. And to me, it just did not showcase any of the ladies' true dancing capabilities, right? So I guess, but this season, with them having to pretty much do their own routines or whatever, you kind of saw where Chanel definitely outshined some of the ladies. So I just felt like Jocelyn brought her on the show as the lack of a better word, weakest link in comparison to the other ladies, because she didn't want to give them any more shine. She wanted somebody that, like Chanel, that she probably thought she could mold or something like that. And then once she got to this show, she just wanted to, it was more so about drama. Okay, she wanted to have more drama, create more issues, all right, surrounding her and other ladies, just to get the viewers to watch. So she just pretty much talked about that, and talked about, a little bit of ballistic. And obviously she just pretty much touched on things that we've already seen as far as the reunion. And when it comes to the rumors about him getting aggressive and actually physically putting hands on Amber, she said we've kind of already witnessed that he'll go there based on how he treated Big Lex at the reunion last season. So yeah, she talked about that. She spoke on how Jocelyn, being a part of Jocelyn's show, didn't do a whole lot for her from their end. She thought that they were going to step in and do a lot of things, but she and her team got together and helped elevate her with, you know, different bookings and allowing her to be a businesswoman and stuff. And she talked about trying to, you know, bring Jocelyn a deal. None of the ladies have done that. She tried to bring her a $20,000 booking deal out of Texas or something like that, but Jocelyn wanted more money and it just didn't work out. So she talked about some things that we all aren't too surprised about because other ladies have already regurgitated what happened. And she just, you know, gave her, I guess it was just different because it was coming out of her mouth, but it wasn't anything new that we didn't already hear. What we also are not surprised by is if Jocelyn does get another season, Chanel won't be returning. I don't see the point of returning. Okay. She also said that Jocelyn wasn't throwing apples at her. She was throwing them at the back burner behind her. BIT. I don't give a if she was throwing them back here over my mother head or in front of me. You over here going off at me and you're throwing them. You're still creating a certain image and you throwing it. I mean, you trying to play me for a punk. So whatever it was, the agenda was accomplished. Whatever Miss Jocelyn was trying to do with them apples, baby, it was accomplished. So you could say she wasn't throwing them at you. No, she was. She just chose to miss-show it with it. Let's be clear. But anyway, girl, that's pretty much all that Miss Chanel was talking about. If you guys want to see the interview, you know where to go to check that interview out. All right. I have not seen the reunion yet. I thought they were going to show the reunion this past episode, this past Sunday, but I don't recall seeing it. So, not sure if they are going to still show it or what the hell going to be happening, child. So, I guess we'll see. All right, you know, I'll bring y'all some little content about it, okay? If they do. Well, let's go ahead and move on to something else, honey. Let's talk chit chat. Oh, wow. Well, let's talk about the ladies of Real Housewives of Potomac. First of all, I have to shout out a YouTube channel called The Lane, okay? The No, The Lean. I apologize. The Lean. It's The Lean. LEAN. Okay, my apologies about that. And shout out to the person that added me on Twitter. So I got a chance to check out his video. And girl, this is messy. This is messy. This is messy. So it's being alleged, okay, per the Lean, a YouTube channel, that so y'all know I came to you guys earlier this week regarding a video of Miss Candiace Dillard unfollowing Gizelle Bryant, right? I showed you guys that it made up quite a few of the Instagram pages saying that they have unfollowed each other. Then from there, it ended up when I went to go do my own research, because a lot of times they be like, oh, this person, you know what I'm saying, not following each other. But when you, because you only look at it in their following list. When you look at their followers list, you got to look at both of them, not just one. You'll see that they're still following, but maybe they just have so many, you know, they're following so many people that it's not showing up. Okay. So anyway, I had to look at both, right? Now, what I did notice, as you saw in that video, this is for the people that have not seen the video. What I did see was that Gizelle has limited her followers list to only her being able to see it. But when I go to my mutual list, because I am following Candiace, I don't see Candiace's name on there. So I had to go to Candiace's page and I look in her following list and I see that she's not following Gizelle. But when I go to her followers, I see that Gizelle is following her. I do feel like Gizelle could have unfollowed Candiace at some point and then decided to follow her back and then restricted her followers list for whatever reason, right? So I do feel like that could have been true, girl. They weren't following each other. So whenever we see that amongst housewives, we often think that there is some controversy or some issues that's happening behind the scenes. Well, according to the Lean, allegedly, one of the primary reasons why Miss Candiace has unfollowed Gizelle is because Gizelle is trying to say that Candiace's husband was being very inappropriate with her at the previous reunion of Real Housewives of Potomac. In addition, also saying that Miss Ashley, I was set in my mind and I said, you know what? I can't stand Ashley offbeat TikToks. But it's the confidence for me. I'm going to try my best to do a clean slate, clean with Ashley. Okay. So what's also being alleged is that Ashley is going along with this and also insinuating, I guess there was a time that he could have been doing the most with her as well. Ashley, you know that's only your husband, girl. You know only your husband do stuff like that, Gizelle, and it's really unfair for you because you don't even have someone. Yikes. Um, it's gonna be interesting. This type of narrative is not new to us. The same thing I believe she was trying to do when it came to Monique, right? I know Monique is somewhere sitting back like, I told y'all, I told y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all, but leave me be, because I will be on Love and Marriage DMV. Okay, I am sure if this is indeed true, Gizelle, this is going to be bad. This is not. This is not gonna be. You know what? I'm probably not even gonna review it. I'm just gonna call. I'm gonna let y'all call in, girl, and just tell me out, because this is not. This ain't gonna be good. But again, this is all alleged. We do not know exactly what is to be true, and if this is indeed happening, you know how production works. We don't even know if this is going to be something that they're going to allow us to see. It could be something that's going to be chopped and removed. Who knows, right? But girl, if that's the case, that's some messy. I feel like Chris probably at the most probably complimented Gizelle and said how nice he was, but I also feel like Gizelle has I'm sorry, nice looking she is, and I feel like at most Gizelle probably did the same thing, right? Where like complimented him, say, "Oh, Chris is a very handsome man." Da 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 da. Girl, I can't, y'all. I gotta see what y'all saying because I'm not. Girl, this is gonna be some messy. If this is indeed true and they do show us this on the show, this is gonna be a problem, Gizelle. And it's crazy because you guys know that I really have liked Gizelle over the years, and primarily because um it was people on the show that I wasn't fond of, and she would definitely F with them, and I used to love it, right? Used to love it, okay? And y'all know I really have liked Robin in the past as well because, you know, they was like a package deal, so I really liked them. Especially because I couldn't stand Ashley, girl, and the way Robin used to get with Ashley, I used to definitely be here for it. But ma'am, you have changed my thoughts on you as of last season. And I don't want to 100% dislike you all the way coming into next season if this is indeed true and you're trying to insinuate that this lady's husband was being inappropriate with you. And it's sad because it's like, Chris, like, I'm not even a full-time cast member like that. I'm not holding no flute or nothing like that. And y'all over here just dragging me, like, why I gotta be like, 1 minute y'all saying I ain't got no job, then the next minute y'all over here trying to insinuate that I'm over here inappropriate or whatever like that. Like, calm down. Calm down. But then y'all actually witnessed the inappropriateness of Michael Darby, but then came back after Ashley had babies and decided to coddle her. It's going to make for a very interesting season. Very interesting. I don't know about y'all, but I'd be over here like, when I know some stuff going to happen in the year, I'd be like, Father God, please keep me around. I can imagine all the people that got taken out of here and was really expecting to see a particular show or something like that. Father, please keep me here. Okay? Please keep me here for the years to come. Okay? In Jesus' name we pray, baby, amen. Gizzard is always talking about somebody's marriage. I still like me some Gizelle. Messy AF. Karen still is the true villain of the show. Let me tell you, I got my side eye on Karen. I have my side eye on Karen. Karen is definitely a fake one to me for sure. However, and maybe all the ladies have a capacity of where they all can be just fake as hell. But I was gonna enter the season, y'all. Everybody just like, let's just watch it. From even Mia Thornton, everybody was gonna get a clean slate. Was gonna watch it to see how it go. But girl, we just gonna see, girl. I hope this ain't true, girl. Anyway, not that number one, I don't believe Chris was inappropriate with them. But when I say I hope that is not true, I hope that that's not something Gizelle is trying to do. Okay. Now, unless there is documented proof, I will not watch this show going forward. What they attempted to do to Monique was messed up. And if they do this to Candiace/Chris, I am done, especially when Michael still exists. Okay. Come on, ma'am. Come on. Still out here running mucks in the palace. Still out here running mucks in the palace, baby. And I just don't think that's fair at all to even, I ain't gonna say even if that was the case, because if that happened to her, it happened to her. So she has a right to speak on that if that happened to her. But it's the fact that when it comes to her, we can't talk about certain things. She can't bring certain things on the show. And you know what else is making me believe is that you have nothing else going on, especially within your life. And if you do, you want the focus off of what you have going on so much that you would like to put that attention over there on Candiace now or anybody else that you could project to. Right? Anybody else that you could put it off on. And when I think about the layout of the show, I feel like Wendy was a given of an argument. So she probably want to give Wendy dust. And Candiace will make more sense for her to argue with as well, because she was just so immediately Team Mia. And she also made up with Karen, even though we see that so often. But we also have seen images floating, of the ladies walking around together smiling. So it seems like she's on good terms. So she got to have an issue with somebody, baby. And it seems like it's going to be Candiace. But let me tell you, it's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. And it's going to be funny. Because one thing about Candiace, she will eat you with her words, okay? She will definitely eat you up with her words. It's giving Maya Angelou. If y'all saw my IG story the other day, still I rise, okay? It's giving Maya Angelou for sure. She will eat you up with her words. Thank you so much, voluptuous Shayla. I hope I said it right, or Shalia. Thank you so much. Just showing you some love, Jamie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And shout out to the people that actually cash out to me. I hate that I only can heart y'all heart y'all thing, and I can't respond. They but I have received it and I do appreciate it. Thank you all so much. What else? I will support Candiace dragging Gizelle. Candiace should not hold back. Well, I told y'all she came on Twitter and she put up a post and said one thing about me, okay, in this year of the Lord or whatever. She said, I will show you all yourselves, because some of you all have a misperception of who you believe that you are. So I'm like, girl, who was that for? Was that for Gizelle? Oh, wow. I think it's going to be another good season, y'all. It's going to be another good season. The fans make it so toxic though. So, girl, the season be good, but the fans be worse. But we shall see. Okay, to drag this man's name as a storyline is disgusting. Candiace needs to go nuclear. I spill her mental health breakdown, her defunct business, and that $900K thousand what? Oh, $1,000 check, baby. I can't. I don't know. We gonna see how this play out, child. I wonder what Miss Karen gonna do now that she done got back cool with Miss Gizelle. Is she going to ride the fence, or is she just gonna stay on her side? Like, girl, I'm out of my name Bennett. I ain't mother in it, girl. Don't ask me about nothing. Don't ask me about Nathaniel. If they try to go low with Chris, Candiace will meet them in hell. Hear me. She's definitely gonna go to the lowest part of hell. They were all warned. Oh, Gizzard will comfort them when Monique left. She will comfort you guys. Ooh. There's that. Girl, she making her rounds. And Mia, don't be getting so buddy cute, because you're gonna be next. Okay, you're gonna be next. I live in DC. The 900 shack is probably well over $1 million because it's in what's that? I can't even say that. Bethy. I'm trying to pronounce all the words. That's probably why I can't say it right. All the letters. I'm trying to get all of the sounding in there. But in Maryland is what I'll say. Well, that's what Karen gonna do anyway. Cause that's just how she is, girl. Whew, that's one thing Miss Karen is gonna do. She gonna throw them rocks, baby. She gonna throw it, but we're gonna watch it. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what it's giving. I'm sure more things are going to come out. But again, this is just what I've learned by way of a tweet that was sent to me from the lean. Okay. So there's that. We're gonna see. I hope it's not true, but we'll see how it play out. And if it is true, then I guess the producers may allow us to, actually see it. I hate the producers. Can they give us a season of Robin versus Gizelle? That's what the people, want to see. I don't think we'll ever see that, Yinda, because there was a time when Gizelle had to check Robin and tell her, like, girl, I don't care what them other folks saying. Right, wrong, and indifferent. You're my bestie. So make sure that, you stay on the right side. Okay, don't ever put me out and make me look foolish to these other folks. You're supposed to have my back through everything. And I feel like now that they have this podcast, that's supposed to be touring girls somewhere up there in DC, I think soon, or in the month of May. Now that they have this podcast / business venture together, I think it's going to be even more difficult for Robin and Gizelle to butt heads. And sometimes when you start doing business with your friends, like, it may start off great, but then over time it may not work out. So I don't know. We might see a head between Robin and Gizelle, but it just won't happen now. It may happen at a later time, somewhere down the road. Okay. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Candiace and Robin are still following each other. That is interesting. I don't think it's that interesting. Not that interesting, because I don't know. I don't know. Robin may be at a place where it's like, girl, I last time I tried to hop in something and find out what was going on, I got dragged all the way down, girl. Okay, they brought me all the way down to Florida. That's how far they dragged me. So I'm not. When it came to Wendy, right? When she kind of had that question or whatever about Wendy, and they ended up having a back and forth or whatever she did to Wendy last season. So she probably like, girl, I'm gonna sit this one out. Because I actually like Candiace or whatever, right? We'll see. We're going to see. That's what I do hope. If I don't see Robin and Gizelle going at it, I would like to see Robin not having an opinion in this particular matter, especially when y'all allow Ashley to get away with so many things. Even when Ashley has, been on everybody's head, right? Been on everybody's head, okay? So there's that. There's that. But we'll see. I might still give Ashley a chance though, and just see until she do something wrong for real. I might just, go into the season, open arms, willing to see what the ladies give, and go from there. We shall see, girl. Be so much history there that it's so hard, okay? Because you be seeing through a mother and be like, ooh. All right. But yeah, so let's go ahead and switch gears. I just wanted to bring that to you guys, okay? Because that came across my desk or whatnot. And I wanted to bring that to you all. And now we're going to go ahead and switch gears. We'll be back to Potomac, but we're just going to switch gears real quick to talk about Miss Kenya Moore. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to see Miss Girl in action over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She actually did an interview with ET, and she talked about how she's really not going to be the villain anymore. Like, y'all know we're known to seeing Kenya be the villain, come for people, all that other stuff, okay? Remember how she ended up bringing some, was that a side chick or not? No, she wasn't a side chick, but I think somebody Paul was trying to holler at. She brought the woman and had her in the face of Miss Kenya. Yeah, so Miss Kenya definitely has her things about her, but she said she's in a better place now, so she's not going to do that. And I actually have audio for you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and play that and let you get into a little snippet of the interview that she had with ET online. Go ahead and check this out.
Kenya, it's been a minute.
Yes!
Season 14 finally here.
Finally!
What's the vibe of season 14? How would you describe it?
The vibe is back to basics. I think that this season is so different because I think we had fallen into this trap of being very methodical and predictable. I think now it's back to real relationships. Everything just feels really organic. It's well produced. The girls aren't really faking it. It's just really a different season for us.
That trailer drops, everyone's like, who's this Kenya?
I am the moment, bitch. I am the moment!
She's lighter, she's brighter, she's looser, she's freer.
Yes.
Why is that?
I'm the Kenya that I was always meant to be this season. It's so funny because I think that I got pegged into this villain role, and now it's like, girl, just let someone else have that baton. Here, pass the scepter on, honey. It's over for you. I just think I'm back to reclaiming who I was always meant to be on this show. Lighthearted, fun, sassy. I will still tell a bitch off, but I do it with such dignity and grace.
So who picks up the scepter?
Oh, a few people I think this season. But I think there's one person who definitely gets the baton more than others.
Which is?
Starts with an M, ends in an O.
Candy doesn't know how to be a friend. Candy was a damn hoe. She f***ed everybody for free.
Okay, we will circle back to that name in a minute, but I want to unpack what we're going to see from you, because the thing about the trailer is we see a lot of light, fun, a little bit of shade. But what's going on with you? What do you explore in your own life this season?
I think what I explore in my own life this season is just back to being who I always was, reclaiming my power. I think that I lost a lot of that during my divorce and my marriage, and I feel like I had to just take inventory of myself and figure out where did I go wrong. And now that I've figured it out, it's just back to being like me, you know, carefree, happy, funny, everyone's friend. You know, it's just a good situation and a good vibe for me this season.
What are you most excited for the viewers to see from you?
Me being happy.
Just you being happy.
I'm
okay.
so excited for them to see me move on. You know what I mean? Like, not be sad, not be angry, not be hurt. I understand that my marriage didn't work out and I changed during my marriage. And now that I know that it's over and I filed for divorce and I'm still waiting, still don't have that
Do we have
stamp.
an ETA on when that will be locked and
Oh,
loaded?
honey, I wish I had an ETA. Some people just don't want to move on. I've been waiting for over 2 years to be divorced.
What's the holdup?
I don't know. He refuses to talk to me about a settlement. And, you know, child care and support and visitation, all of that's been settled already. So the only thing left is, right.
And he wants yours.
It seems that way. I'm hoping that's not the case.
Well, hopefully that all turns itself around.
I hope so too.
On the flip side of being excited to show everyone the happier you, is there anything that you're bracing for impact for with this season?
I'm very, I don't want to use the word cutthroat, but I'm not taking anybody's crap. You know, I did that in my marriage, and I think that when I draw the line and when I put up that healthy boundary, there's no gray area. It's like, if you cross that line, I will cut your head off like a snake.
Is that the biggest lesson you're taking away from that marriage and applying to relationships moving forward?
Yes, it is, because I think that, you know, relationships have to have healthy boundaries, and you need to explain to someone you're entering a relationship with where that line is and not to ever cross it. And if someone ever does, you have to cut them off. I don't think that it's a matter of, oh, please forgive me. Once you've told them, don't go there.
We've got a little bit of a cash shakeup at play. How do you feel about Cynthia and Portia stepping away from the show?
Well, you know, it was their decision, so I think that they were driven by their own happiness. You know, you have to be happy in life. And if you need to take a step back or you need to leave a situation for your own peace of mind, then that's the best way. That's the best decision.
I saw a lot of commentary online of people going, finally we can be free of this ring around the rosy carousel dynamic of Kenya and Portia.
Yes.
Did you feel that lift while making the show?
You know, I think so. Where we were is where we were, not necessarily by my own doing, especially in the last season. I realized it wasn't me at that point, and I was ready to move on, and I'm free of that situation and happy for people to move on to.
All right. Y'all just heard what Miss Kenya had to say, honey. It's going to be a very interesting and exciting season. So I believe that it's going to be. I like the fact that she and Sheree are in a good place. It seems like Miss Marlo going to be the one getting into it with everybody. So I was wondering about that. I definitely could see Marlo being the villain, but we're going to watch the show and get our own, you know, make our own decisions on what's what. You know what I'm saying? But girl, the way that trailer was going, Miss Marlo out here calling out everybody to the carpet, girl. She trying to say that peach. I can't really blame her. She got these 2 nephews that she's trying to take care of. But we're gonna see. I am glad to see Kenya in a different place, and I'm even more interested in seeing how the fans respond to her. Considering they've hated her for the past however many years she's been on the show, and to see her be in a space where she's more happier or whatever like that, I'm just interested to see if people still hate her or if they're going to be like, you know what, I kind of like Kenya, you know, now. All right, I like her now. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that is going to give. And I also liked how she kind of kept it cute when it came down to Miss Portia and Cynthia leaving the show, because they still not in a good place as far as Cynthia and Kenya. You know, she just respects where she at, like it is what it is. So if they want to go, then let them go. All right. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. And it seems like that's what Miss Cynthia did. Okay. So yeah, that's where we are. Okay. And Brittany says she always sounds adult and intelligent, then acts the total opposite. on the show. Woo, child. We're going to see if she keeps that up. We're going to see if she keeps it up or if she going to get back to the antics. Kenya needed the ultimate girls trip to get the mojo back. You think so? You think so? I wonder if because it seemed like they brought some different villains to the to the ultimate girls trip. Except for what was her name? I can't even think of the blonde-headed lady name that was getting on my nerves. That it wasn't Luann. Luann got dark hair. I can't even think of her name, but she got on my nerves. That Kenya ended up getting into it because the lady called her a BIT. I think she was the only one that probably left with everybody still not liking her the way they didn't like her when she came in. But I feel like Teresa, Kenya, some people start seeing a different side of them. Like, you know what? I like them. So I wonder if seeing the response from the audience made Kenya be like, you know what? Let me stay in this then. I like this. I like not being hated all the time. Like, so hey, she probably came into the season like, we got some new people here, so let them work for it. Let them do the most, okay? And I'm just gonna fly cute, cool. But if they come for me, girl, I'm gonna be chomping back. Understand? Well, there's that. She answered very beautifully when asked about Portia and Cynthia. Exactly, Crystal. I thought she did so as well. I thought she did a great job, especially when the question was asked, like, do you feel like, I don't know if it played in this clip, because the clip is actually about 14, 15 minutes long. I just gave you guys a piece of it. But he asked her about Marlo and whether or not she felt as though Marlo deserved a peach, because at one point she said Marlo would never get a peach, right? And she was like, I said that? Who said that? He was like, you said it. So he played the clip. And he asked her, do she feel like Marlo deserved to have that peach? And she was like, that's not for me to say. I said, come on, Kenya. Come on, Kenya. Don't answer that. Yes, divert. Yes, ma'am. No, that's not for me to say. That's for the network. That's for Bravo to say. Yes, ma'am. Do your best to speak highly and not throw shots, because when it's her turn, or you do, you throw your subtle, professional, cute little shots. Where we saw it, But anyway, when the show does air and we see Marlo the one taking jabs because she's going to be loving the attention, it's going to start making Marlo look like, oh, girl, I thought I liked you, girl. I like you like I used to like you, right? So yes, take the high road as much as you can, girl. Yes, I like that. I was like, I said, you better not answer that, Kenya. And she didn't. Okay. It is good to wait for a property settlement. Kenya is now a business mogul. She is on her way to Walmart, Target, and other business ventures. True, Mark wants to cash in, get rid of him, Kenya. And I think that she's trying. That's why she says she hopes it's not about money. And I think that she definitely believes that that's what it's about, but did not want to say it in that interview. Because why else? She's like, we got child support, we got daycare, all the other things regarding Brooklyn has been sorted out. Wasn't he the one that wanted the divorce and filed for it? Why is you holding up this motherfucking process? Right? He definitely wants in on that coin, baby. He definitely wants in, and it's giving, oh, girl, I hate it, because it's giving definitely manipulation, and ain't no telling what else he out here doing. And I feel like if she would not have been so anxious to want that family and want that marriage, if she would have took her time, she really would have started to learn and see the type of person that he was, that would have prevented her from marrying him to begin with. But all it took was a meal with Chef Roble, or whatever you call his name, and for her to see Mark and be like, oh, I would like a guy like that. Oh my God, I don't like a man like that. That's all it took for her to say what she would like, and didn't know this man at all. Went on a few dates, and then next thing you know, girl, they got married. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one's better or worse. Maybe it's her getting out of the deal sooner than Megan Good did. But I don't think Megan Good's guy was like a bad guy. They probably just had a few differences, So I don't know if it was good that Megan at least got 10 years out of it, then went on by her life. It was cute, whatever. I'm gonna head out. Or, if it's best that Miss Kenya getting out of it sooner than 10, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like Mark gonna just be hanging on, trying to keep her there, all right, for at least a decade, child. I can't. I'm like, girl, Kenya, girl, that man probably got a life policy on you and everything, baby. Well, either way, good luck. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay. I told you guys we were going to be coming back to Potomac. Okay. Coming back to Potomac, talking about Miss Katie Rost. All right. I be wanting to say Frost, but girl, we know that you is not related to Kirk at all over there on Love and Hip Hop. But anyway, Miss Katie girl. Y'all know we have been seeing footage and pictures of Katie actually being around the ladies of Potomac. So I don't know if they're welcoming her back to be a friend of the show or whatnot. But I know she definitely wants to be back on the show. All right. Miss Katie has been going through some things. I believe that two of her, I think Katie has 2 or 3 kids. I feel like she had at least a set of twins, not sure. But I felt like those children, I could not remember if those children ended up going to live with their dad or not. Y'all know Miss Katie has been having quite a few issues over the past year or so, or however long. She's always dealing with some stuff, but it seems like she wants back in on Real Housewives of Potomac. And maybe that just, I don't know if it's that she needs the money or if she was reminiscing just being around the ladies and just wanting to be back in that environment again. Maybe not taking the opportunity for granted the second time around. If they were to welcome Katie back, I wouldn't be mad. But I want to show you guys what it is that Katie put over on her Instagram page, okay? This is what Katie had to say. She says, I would like to issue a public apology, a public one, girl, for statements I made that weren't cool in the past to Andy Cohen. Girl, somebody said, hear that, Nene? Hear that, Nene? Then she also goes on to say, and I do want a job. I swear I will totally behave. I'm also sorry for my temper tantrums. I feel no thirst. I just want to work. And I'm hot and amazing. And so I'm issuing this statement publicly. Hashtag Katie vibes. All right. So that is what Miss Katie ended up saying. All right. That's what Miss Katie had to say. Miss Katie wanted a job back, y'all. Now, I'm sure some people, like I said, is saying, Miss Nene girl, you can take a page out that book. You might want to issue that public apology to Mr. Andy, because you sure dragged him publicly. But did Nene already apologize? I can't remember. What are you guys' thoughts about it? Y'all think, one, do y'all think Katie gonna come back? Okay, after issuing this public apology to Andy? And 2, do you think that Miss Nene should have followed in these exact steps like Miss Katie so that she too could have an opportunity to return back to Housewives? Let me know, okay? Katie, I feel didn't get a good start. She was going through a lot. I want to see where she's at on her life journey. I do too, Latoya. I want to see where she is now. I want to know what's going on. I just want to see what's up with Miss Katie. How are the babies? How's the mom? What have you been up to since you haven't been around? What's going on? Okay, let the people know. What does Katie have to give? Ashley Darby a run for her money. That's what Katie has to give. Ashley Darby a run for her money. Because if anybody held Ashley to task, it was Miss Katie. Okay, definitely Miss Katie. Now, I don't know if Katie gonna be on that same energy, girl, but if Ashley calls for her, she's definitely going to answer the door. Nene thinks she's bigger than the show. In her own words, you can't win when you play dirty. Well, there's that. I will be here for Katie joining as a friend of and work her way back up to being full time. Okay, I could take that just simply. That would be good. Yeah, just give her a little taste. Just give her a little friend of the show or whatnot. Now they got me wondering, right? When I think of friend of the show, because y'all know we had a scholar last season, then it's being rumored that she wasn't returning, but then we saw her hanging out with the ladies. But you know, that happens, right? Even though they're not filming, they still have a friendship, so they still hang out, even at filmed events, right? Because Charisse has also been at some filmed events, even though she's not a part of the show. So it just makes me wonder, I mean, why would there be a reason for a scholar to not return? Could it be that y'all want to give it to Katie? Like, you know, or do y'all not make that decision on friends of the show until everything is over and y'all got all y'all footage and then y'all make a decision that way? Like, I'm wondering, right? It would have been nice to have a scholar a part of the show, because when I first of all, y'all know, I always get on this rant when I think about Potomac and Beverly Hills. So y'all can add Cherie Zampino. I hope I said her last name right. Will Smith's ex-wife. Y'all can add her over there onto Beverly Hills, but not make her a friend, not make her a housewife, but a friend of. But then y'all can add this other white woman over there on Beverly Hills. And look like we got about 8, 9 damn Beverly Hills housewives. Which y'all mean to tell me y'all couldn't add a scholar as a housewife on Potomac? Girl, what? What? I can't. I can't. And first of all, the lady, I mean, we're going to see what Miss Girl giving in Beverly Hills, but she really could have been a friend of the show. Even if she was a villain, girl, you could be a friend of the show. She knew how to get in and play her position. Erica must told her what to do. I don't know who friend she was when she came into the show, but we'll find all of that out. But I definitely feel a way about that. Girl, how you got all these ladies sitting on these couches, but you ain't got enough ladies over here in Potomac to sit on the couch? We could afford one or two more. You know they're not paying the rent. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on over here. Okay. Katie was her own person and she was never a follower or afraid to speak up. Exactly. And that's why I liked her. I love a scholar. She was a breath of fresh air to me. She was. Now Katie has a storyline. I would love to see her back. I still want Sharice too, since she was like the Mariah of Potomac. And it may have been times that I did not like Sharice for real, but I would like to see Sharice back too, because I would love to see her go at it with Miss Karen, because I feel like that's the person that's gonna hang with Miss Karen, baby. All right, and shout out to Sharice, because Sharice is the reason, even if people want to discredit her, she is the reason that we have the Gizelle, the Robin, the Karen, Hugh girl, whatever. Okay, she brought them. Somebody approached her, she gathered them to be a part of this show. So had it not been for her, girl, what would we have? So yeah, y'all can bring her back. I feel like one of the reasons she left was because of her husband. Y'all know she ended up getting a divorce from that man, but it was like he didn't want her to do the show for real. For whatever reason, child. But now she says she's been enjoying her quiet life and stuff like that. But girl, you can slide back in, girl. Just be a friend of the show, Sharice. Come on back. I wouldn't be mad at it. Bravo always treat Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of Potomac different from the white girls, but give a better content. Good. And there's that on that. Okay. But let me also switch over, baby. Speaking of better content, let's talk about Mr. Carlos King. Okay. Let's talk about Carlos King. And when I think about Carlos King and I'm thinking about Katie Rost and Nene Leakes, Carlos King actually has a podcast. He took on that podcast to give like his number one. He ordered his his housewives, right? And he ended up saying that Nene Leakes is the number one housewife, period. And I guess like, in the history of housewives, she's like the number one housewife. I can't necessarily say that I disagree with him, because she was an original. And I feel like when Nene came onto the show, it just made people know more about Real Housewives. You know what I'm saying? The franchises that they had already started with. Like, I think she brought a lot of attention to that. So I can see that being, very true. You know what I'm saying? So I don't disagree with him on that, okay? But you guys feel free to challenge that thought, because maybe it's something that I'm not thinking or seeing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's another housewife. Maybe y'all feel like it was Kenya. Okay, maybe some of y'all feel like it was Gizelle or Teresa. All right, so definitely, or Erica Jane, baby, y'all go ahead and challenge the thought and let me know how you're feeling. But it made me think, if he feels this way about Nene and how he felt like she was great to work with and stuff, and people are trying to rumor, child, that Melody will be leaving Love and Marriage Huntsville and probably going over to like a Love and Marriage Atlanta or something like that. I don't know. We didn't hear no true word yet from Carlos, but I'm wondering, if she was so great to work with, Carlos, and she was your number one, would you try to pick her up for a Love and Marriage Greater Atlanta area? Because it's clearly he ain't naming it after like the dominant city of the state. Like I guess like, okay, Montgomery of Alabama is like the capital, but Birmingham is probably the biggest, like more popping, well-known state, right? But instead he went to Huntsville. So, or at least shout out to Melody, because Melody and Martell did reach out to have a sit down with him, which resulted in them having the show. But then when it came to Monique them, right? Instead of it being Love and Marriage DC, it was Love and Marriage DMV. So it covers all areas. So is you gonna do a Love and Marriage Greater Atlanta? Because y'all know Miss Nene ain't in Atlanta, girl. She up there in Duluth somewhere. She up there up north in North Atlanta. Is that what you gonna call it? North Atlanta? Love and Marriage? Would you have her on the show? That is a question for me. If she was so great to work with at the time, would you? I don't think Nene would be opposed to that. Y'all know one thing about Carlos, which I do believe, he is all for, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe he is all for people getting like another chance, right? Remember he had that show called The Last 15 or something like that with Kwame. I don't even want to mess this man's name up. And he just recently got a show himself. But it had Jennifer, I think Jennifer Lewis was on it, Laura Govan, New York. I can't think of the name of it, but he gave those people another chance. So I'm wondering if he would, then we got Encore, right? He brought back old heads, okay? People that used to sing and stuff, he brought them back. So I think he has a passion for reviving careers and stuff, right? Especially, I also think if he probably felt like he was done wrong. Maybe he felt like Monique was done wrong with Potomac, so he gave her this opportunity. So I'm wondering if he would feel the same way about Nene and then give her a show. Work with her on something. And would Nene be open to that? I don't know. But, I mean, y'all let me know. If he were to do something like that, would y'all watch the show? I would tune in, girl, because it's Carlos. I ain't too many projects Carlos gonna put out that I'm not gonna watch. And that's just on me. All right. Hey, Jade says Nene makes great TV quotes, memes, and confessionals, still going to this day. And I wish she was getting paid for the GIFs that people be using over and over and over again. I don't even know if people can get paid for that, but maybe she could get paid for her likeness. Hey, Ariane, girl, how are you? Anyway, Nene would run to be on that show. She has nothing going on aside from the College Hill that I honestly am concerned about. Because y'all playing with the college, for real, y'all playing with the college and looking at who she's on the show with, like Dream Doll. I can't even think of, she was the first person that came to my mind. I think India Royale or India or somebody's on the show. It's just a lot of like random folks that to me don't have the celebrity of Nene. And you're about to go and do a show with these folks. I mean, I would like to know the thought behind that decision. I mean, well, shoot, girl, I guess the thought is, girl, I ain't got no coin. I ain't got no money, girl. I got to go get some. Okay, I'm over here trying to sell this house that they sell. Yeah, girl, I'm going to have to go out here and get some money. So if it's going to be BET, then let me go over here. Well, I guess go over there then, girl. But, I mean, anyway, Charles, I mean, I was going to say, I mean, I feel like it may affect your brand or something like that. But if that's what you want to do, then who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Some people like, girl, what brand? I don't know. But anyway, I'm just telling y'all my thought. But anyway, girl, let's move on. That's what you want to do then. Good luck, girl. Anyway, as we speak on Carlos, shout out to Carlos because he ended up getting a late night show, y'all. Now, he not only does he have, first of all, Carlos, so back home in Montgomery, it used to be this thing that come on the radio all the time. They used to say, where's Michael? He's a very handsome man. And all I keep hearing is, where's Carlos? He's a very busy man. Like, he's a very successful man. Because he's busy. Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage DV, Encore. I'm sure he's working on that amongst other shows. Then he got his podcast that he's doing. And then now he got this late night show. I'm like, baby, where's the time of the day? Oh my, okay. It says OWN moves into late night with the Nightcap with Carlos King. Exclusive. Carlos King, creator and executive producer for OWN's Love and Marriage, is hosting a late night series for the Oprah Winfrey cable lead cabler. Girl, oh my. Bags. Collect all the bags then. Collect all the bags then. I ain't mad at it. Very, very busy man. Very busy man. You better be booked and busy. Right. Exactly, Keisha. Booked and busy, period. Okay. And as we speak on booked and busy, I want to go ahead and make sure that you guys know that Love and Marriage DMV. All right. Oh, it looked like it switched back. So it's now Love and Marriage DC. Okay. Love and Marriage DC will be airing, which I'm kind of glad he switched that. All right. Love and Marriage DC is going to be dropping on May 14th. They already dropped like a soft trailer. We might get a little longer trailer or something like that in the coming weeks, but that's going to be dropping very soon. I don't know if it's going to come on before or after Love and Marriage Huntsville, but either way, girl, your girl's going to be tuned in. Okay. Period. We're going to see what the ladies give. Okay. Should be definitely good. Not somebody saying bye, Andy. Girl, you're messy. You're messy. Messy. Not goodbye, Angie. Oh, well, there's that. He definitely can. Okay. Are you guys excited to see Monique return? I'm indifferent. Okay. If you've been following my channel, you've known how I felt about her based on how she's shown herself on Real Housewives of Potomac. But I must say that I'm like Carlos. I'm open to another chance. So I'm definitely going to be tuned in, and I'm not going to go into the show immediately disliking her based on her actions previously, right? So I'm going to check it out and see what it's giving. All right. And give my honest thoughts from there. All right. So I hope you guys will too. Girl, I hear y'all right now. Girl, I ain't finna do a I do not like that lady. I am not finna. I hear y'all tick-tapping right now, girl. I hear it. Y'all running it up. I already know. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. You know, you have a right to do that. And so do I. You know, so we're just going to see what it's going to give. All right. Definitely going to see what it's going to give. The new housewife of Beverly Hills, though, I heard about her having worse charges than any housewife ever. So if that's so, Bravo trying to look for people with a background to bring the drama. Yikes. But she's also like a millionaire, too. Did I say million or billion? I think it was a million. I don't think it was a billion. But she's super successful. So that, you know, being super successful coupled with what you just said, I mean, they probably go hand in hand, y'all. Probably so, honey. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jonita said, I don't care about Monique, but I care about Carlos King. Okay. Brittany said, I love me some Monique. Okay. Thank you so much, Kayla. Kayla. Girl, I done changed the whole name up. Thank you so much. I'll be watching the show and your reviews. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I was just about to type all of that about Monique, LOL. I'm glad you get us. What's up, Busy Blue? Y'all be sure to check out Busy Blue's YouTube channel. Please go and hit the like button over there on the latest video and also subscribe to the channel. Yes. You know, I know y'all, honey. I be doing, because that's just how y'all is, okay? All right. Okay, guys. And speaking of messy, you know what time it is, right? We've been on here for about an hour now. So now we have to go ahead and transition into the segment that we like to call This is Messy, okay? We do have a few questions from Six Brown Chicks chat. All right. So for those of you guys that's new to the channel, we read questions that make sense, questions that don't make sense, questions that's outrageous, girl. And we try to help these folk and give these people a little bit of advice. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the first set that we have for today. Now, real quick though, make sure y'all hit the like button. All right. Make sure you guys subscribe. All right. Just make sure you do all of those great things. But let's go ahead and get into the first question here. Okay, this is one of two. All right. So it says, we've been married for 8 years. For 2 years, I cheated with a coworker and my wife found out. So was this in the beginning, the middle, or the end of the 8 years? And she found out. Okay, let's keep going. She joined an online group for the heartbroken. That group linked with a Prince Forever group. Wife began worshiping him, removed our wedding pic, and replaced it with Prince. Well, that's odd. Now, why on earth would she do something like that? And how does that line up to the woman that you had been cheating with for 2 years? So you cheated, your wife found out, and then she decided that she was going to join her online group for the heartbroken. All right. And then she also linked the group or got with another group that was about praising Prince Forever. So she started to worship him, and then she took your photo out, the pic, and then put him in. Please explain it in part 2. Oh, weird. Okay. The group meets in person for Purple Wednesdays. There is a Prince lookalike in the group, and the females, including my wife, Shawnee, cling to him. I fought the guy, but he knocked me out. Not you getting beat up by Prince, baby. Not you getting beat up by Prince. Now, did she go over there and knock out the woman that you actually cheated with for 2 years? Did she do that? She did. She just went and joined a group. And then you want to set up it, girl, men be something else. They be something else. Y'all can run amok in all the palaces on the block. And then if she step outside the palace to go check the mail, you over here blowing up. What? That makes no sense. And then you did all of that only to get your ass knocked out. Girl, divorce this man, baby. If he can't even defend you against Prince and defend your heart, divorce. That's the help that I have for her. Divorced his ass. Okay? Period. Let's keep going, all right? He goes on to say, wife let me lay in the street. I do love her. How to win her back. Baby, I hope you can't. I hope that you cannot. She let you lay in the street. I would have too. I would have let you lay in the street like you laid in that whole bed for 2 years. Hear me. Hear me. Laid in the street. You right. Stretched out. Stretched out. This how you was in the bed, right? Exactly. I'm gonna let your ass lay out there. Go on, close the door. Come out here and change these locks. Nope, I'm not playing. Go on, change the locks. Because he ain't getting back in here. He ain't coming back in here. I can't help him. No, ma'am. I can't. That's right. Tell me how to win her back. Sir, you couldn't even win the fight. Okay? So you're not going to win her back. That's what I need you to understand today. Okay? You're not going to win her back. It's what it is. Okay? Let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on. All right. So it looks like she actually has a response to the madness. So Chandra is her name, aka Shawnee, the wife from question 1, responded. This is what she said. This is Chandra. Dave cheated on me for 2 years. He had her pic in his phone, so I took our wedding pic down. I was with my purple friends, but when Dave smacked my drink out my hand and tried to drag me out the bar. Dave, you don't need nobody, baby. What else she says? My friend, the Prince lookalike, defended me. I'm enjoying myself and I do not apologize for it. I'll come home when and if there's something to come home to. As far as I'm concerned, Dave ended our marriage 2 years ago. As for now, all he can do is cry on this Bird app. He knows where I be on Wednesdays and he knows not to come through. Well, oh, wow. Well, not you coming up there knocking the drink out the hand. And that kills me because you up there trying to drag this woman. So you could be disrespectful. And that's another thing that be killing me about some of these guys, man. You could be disrespectful as hell to a woman, but can't do nothing with a dude. And that's when the friend had to step up. The Prince lookalike stepped up and beat your ass and left you out there in the street. I would have let him lay there too. You tried to embarrass me and turned around and got yourself embarrassed. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna let you lay there like you was laying in bed. Exactly. Because guess what? The marriage ended about 2 years ago. So what else is going on? Right. I don't blame her. Somebody saying I'll come home if and when there's something to come home to. Girl, I know that's right. It ain't nothing there. It ain't nothing there because you ain't finna come out here and stand up here and embarrass me all the way down to your job, and then gonna sit up here and come up here and think you finna embarrass me down to the bar with my people. My purple folks. And you done fucked around and turned purple yourself because you're laying down in the street and I'm sure you had a black eye. Turned purple. What's going on? You know what, girl? I don't feel bad for him. I'm not gonna help that man. No, ma'am, I'm not gonna do him. I'm not gonna help him. No, I'm not gonna do him. Either way. Good luck. Let's go ahead and move on. And let's scoot over. Let's scoot over, girl. Question two. We're lesbians and we're in love. Okay, I have one big problem. My girlfriend likes to wear her strap. Got it. Okay. Gotcha, ma'am. Gotcha. Okay. Under her clothes in public. It's huge and very noticeable, especially when she's wearing sweats. Girl. Okay, then she wants a print. She wants a print. We went from prince to prince. Gotcha. She wants a print. Okay. We got it. No, we got it. If someone stares, she'll whip it out. Now, ma'am, indecent exposure. What they call it? Indecent, obscene behavior. Obscene behavior, ma'am. This is not how that's supposed to go. She almost got arrested. Advice: hide it, girl. I don't know. You might want to hide it, girl. You might listen. You might want to hide it, but I don't know what to say because then y'all might get to arguing or something like that. But tell her if she must wear it, maybe she need to get just get a small one. Get a smaller one. She got to wear that huge thing out there. She also need to stop whipping it out. But you might need to let her get locked up. Okay, I'm sorry. And maybe that's going to teach her lesson. If she gets some rest, you might need to let her go out there and do what she going to do. All right. Now, I mean, you could try to solve the problem by having a conversation. You could hide it, suggest that she get a smaller one. If that's the case, girl. And I would think that thing uncomfortable. I don't know any too much about them, but I would want to believe if it's not actually supposed to be on your body like that, and then it's underneath. Well, I would think that would be a little uncomfortable for the people. Or at least for her, because it definitely is uncomfortable for the people if she out here just whipping it. You know what I'm saying? Just whip it real good. And girl, that is, oh wow. That's terrible. It's terrible there. Let her get it locked up. Let her get locked up, ma'am, because that's probably gonna be the only way she's going to stop. Let her let her get locked up. All right, that's what you're gonna have to do for her. What's going on, Bondi? Bondi says, I am entering the chat. Okay, she said this is a no. LOL, girl. I'm glad you let me know. It sounded like it was a no, 100%. And I'm just thinking that would be uncomfortable to wear. But then, correction, she said when she wears sweats, right? So some people like to get sweats when they're bigger, right? They like to get bigger sweats, but obviously she really got some bigger sweats if she over there putting on this. You feel what I'm saying? And then how's she whipping it out? Oh, I guess she got to pull it down. Girl, oh, let her get arrested. Let Miss Girl get arrested because that's just out of line. I'm sorry. If you wear it all day, I hope she's washing it before the bedroom activities at night. Ooh. Oh, wow. Girl, sounds like an infection. Okay. Bonnie says she needs to be trans or put that plastic peen in her backpack because I know she got one. Please put it in the put it in the backpack. Put it in the backpack. I don't know if she got one. She's gonna have to put that thing in the backpack or get arrested. They're gonna pack her up. She keep out here acting like this with this foolishness. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead. Let's get to the next one, please. Okay, question three. All right, so my boyfriend left his wife for me. Hashtag side became the main. Girl, let's not make that no hashtag. Let's not make that no hashtag. Because the people are already saying Ariana gonna use that down to the ground. Don't make that no hashtag, okay? Calm down. His 16-year-old daughter lives with mom, but visits us. She put Veet hair remover in my perm kit. I permed my hair and it all washed down the drain. Ooh, B.I. to the T. Ooh. Boyfriend says it's over if I press charges. So is it over if I whoop her? Now, then you're going to be the one getting locked up because that's going to be some type of child abuse. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you put your hands on a 16-year-old girl. But, oh, wow. Not her putting the hair remover in my girl, not in your perm kit. Girl, how she opened that perm kit and kept it closed? How did, like, what kind of hair you got? Because I was coming in a little just for me box or whatever like that, girl. So what kind of box y'all be using that she was able to just go in there and put that stuff in there and you didn't even pay attention to the fact that it was open? Because that's what I'm trying to find out. Boyfriend says it's over if I press charges. Again, is it over if I whoop her? Girl, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is going to be the first thing. This may be the first thing that you notice that this 16-year-old has done. Girl, she probably been spending drinks and everything. She's probably been doing all kind of stuff because she don't like you like that. And I hate to say it, rightfully so. She ain't got to like you because of the circumstances. However, you know what I'm saying? She shouldn't do it this far because at the end of the day, her daddy was the one that made such a decision. You know what I'm saying? So be mad at him, right? Let me see what y'all. How did you smell the difference? Is it vent? Is that what it's called? Vent or vent don't smell like perm? Ooh, I wouldn't know. The way my face just straightened. And you done cheated with her daddy on her mama though, child. The V so disrespectful, y'all. It's a mess. No, Jamie, people are devious and they do it and then close it back and seal it. Girl, listen, I'm so glad. Girl. I don't even get no perm, okay? I don't even get them no more. I don't get them no more. But girl, that's some crazy stuff, girl. Y'all be breaking up these families, not understanding these kids have feelings. Facts. Very, very true. Very, very 100% true. Girl, that's some crazy shit. No, talking about some hashtag the main, but the main ain't got no hair because it all washed down the drain. Girl, that was a little bar. I can't. Seems like the side chick became the bald chick. That's what I'm saying. Bye, sir, because I'm not facing child abuse. Right. It's like, okay, you can walk away from this. You can leave, girl. You can leave. Because I feel like she's done more than that. This is just one of the things that you know about right now. But Miss Girl done did more stuff to you. Oh, girl, that is some slick stuff there. Child, yeah, she could have pressed charges, and decided to dip out. Like, nah, this little heathen finna get arrested, girl. You know, took my hair out. Girl, that is some. Listen, girl, we're gonna have to move on because we got too many in the queue we gotta work on. So, girl, y'all leave y'all thoughts. Get y'all advice the best way y'all can to help this ma'am. All right. Oh, here's a note. Here's a note about question 3. She says the photos are submitted. Oh, I'm sorry. The photos she submitted shows scars on her scalp, y'all. The photos that she submitted shows scars on her scalp. She can't wear wigs until her scalp heals. I'm pressing charges. I will leave and I will sue. Y'all know that's my keyword. I will sue. All right. No, ma'am. Also, she also says until her scalp heals, she can't wear glue even after that. Also, she submitted a screenshot of her boyfriend's daughter calling her baldy locks in text messages. Not baldy locks. Ooh, girl, I'm finding words at this point. So the woman has to wear a scarf. Girl, she probably can't even wear a hat. Not even a breathable Nike hat. Sounds like it, girl. Maybe she could do a visor, a sun visor. Girl, you can't tell me that I can't wear no wig. Good, please. Ooh, shit. Well, good luck. Ooh, shit. I don't even know what V is. I gotta look that up. Let me see. Maybe I've seen it. Oh, I've seen that stuff. I just thought, Nair was more popular than that, but gotcha. So they like the same thing. Oh, girl, that is so messy, boo. Let's move on, girl. All right, so let's get to question 4. We're having a baby shower. I sent invites to my guests. One guest responded with a link. I clicked the link and found my fiance's bye. That's some trifling girl, that is some trifling there. That is some, ooh, girl, I wouldn't be friends with that person still. I appreciate you for notifying me, but we're not going to be friends. I clicked the link and found my fiance's bisexual P channel. He cruises, meaning doing the thing with other same sex, okay? In public parks all across the town. Girl, not in public parks all across the town. Girl, you know they're not paying the rent. No, not in the, what? Him, accept my kink or move on. Bye. The fuck you talking about? Bye. I'm gone. And whoever that was that sent that BIT, I'm on your head too, because here's the thing. It's not about the embarrassment of it all, man. It's the fact that you waited until I'm about to have this baby and I send you a link to the shower. Girl, I'm sure if I got your email address to send you this link, we also are friends on other social media platforms. Girl, you couldn't reach out to me any sooner. You gonna wait till this supposed to be a moment of happiness and, oh my God, I'm about to have a baby. And then you want to sit up here and drop this mess on me? Girl, you ain't no real friend. You a hater. Because you should have been told me some SHI like that. Period. Girl, you knew you could have came to me. Gonna respond back with a link. Right. It's not a king. It's period. Girl, you kept it from her. So you was cheating. That's a nasty girl. He could have said something like, why she ain't know this right out the gate that that's what you do. Maybe she knew that's what you do, but she didn't know that you had an actual channel for that type of stuff. Out here making her look like a fool. Y'all know some women be down with stuff like that. So if y'all just have the conversation and tell them, then they might be okay, and it ain't gonna be no point in sneaking around. You know what I'm saying? How do you know and you having? Oh, how do you not know and you having a baby by this man? Ooh. That's what I'm wondering. Like, if she actually knew that he was bi, but didn't know he had a channel, maybe. I don't know. Girl, sad. I don't have no advice for her aside from, girl, get out the situation and leave. Like, I mean, just let him do his thing. And why would you even ask to accept my kink or move on? Like, what kind of question is that? That don't even sound right. Why would you want to stay? Leave y'all thoughts, girl. I'm gonna move on. Question 5. I feel hints of aggression from my Kenyan daughter-in-law. She throws salt over her shoulder when I walk behind her. She knocks on wood when I enter a room. Girl, is she trying to cast you down? I sat her purse on the floor and she swung it at me. Girl, I'm with her on that. Girl, don't put my purse on that floor. Do not. That's one thing about it, girl. My purse do not go on the floor. Girl, I may not be, low on cash, but you put my money on that floor, gonna make my money very low to the floor, girl. I'm trying to work with what I got. Don't do that. Okay, I will fling it at you too. Don't put my purse on that floor. My wife and son say I'm overreacting. What the F is going on here? I don't know. I've heard of that being some, I don't want to say ritual, but lack of a better word, like ritual, like when people do stuff like that. But I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. In his case, she must know something about you, sir, that you probably out here doing. Or maybe she just don't like you, just that I like you, okay? But she may not have one of them dolls, but she definitely giving out something, some type of energy. Let me see what you guys are saying. Those are all the things for good luck besides the purse beating. He asked for that SHI, putting my purse on the dirty floor. Okay, so he does it for good luck. When she walked behind him, she just throw the salt. That's good luck. What kind of spell this daughter-in-law manifested for you? That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought, Danielle. That's what it was given to me. That's what I'm thinking. It's a superstitious thing. Excuse me, purse being on the floor. I've always heard that if your purse is on the floor, then you're going to stay broke. You don't have no money. And I'm talking about brokey broke. Because I be like, girl, don't put my purse on that floor. I don't want to. And I guess the other superstitious thing is, girl, if you put that thing on the floor, somebody crawl in it. You're going to be taking some things home with you. Yikes, girl, be careful. Okay, don't put my on that floor. Don't you put it on that floor. Idiot. All right. She sits, sounds superstitious. I've heard of those things being done in response to some action. Ooh, yeah, it's supposed to bring him good luck. His energy must be off. Oh, child. I remember my sister-in-law used to accuse my mom of working that Obia on her. She was projecting than a mug. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Girl, well, let's move on. All right. Let's get to question 6. All right. They said, for years, I supported my man financially while he divorced his wife and opened his barbershop. Then he blocked me. Hold on. Wait a minute, girl. For 3 years, I supported my man financially while he divorced his wife. Was he really getting a divorce? Did you see paperwork? And he was opening up his barbershop. Okay, gotcha. Then he blocked and ghosted me. That wasn't your man. I feel like he probably still was with his wife and he just used you. A mutual friend saw that he reclaimed his vows and that his wife said it was a free wedding. I paid for it all. Revenge plot, please. Girl, that was the revenge plot. You was over here messing with this lady man for 3 years and they sat up here and played you like a fool so that you could pay for their vow renewal. Ooh, girl. Embarrassing. BIT, imagine you thought you was getting over on me, but the whole time I was getting over on you. My God, today. Well, there is no revenge plot. It's already been done to you. So there's that. Yikes. No, ma'am. I'm talking about revenge plot. No, ma'am. Too late. They got you, boo. They got you. Played in all caps. Yes, ma'am, Keisha. All right. So let's go ahead and move over to the next portion of this is messy. Not a Joanne the scammer. Not a Joanne the scammer. All right, so let's move on. This is the next section. All right, question 1. Let's see. Is it showing up here, guys? Let's see. I want to make sure that you guys can see it on the screen. All right. Can y'all see it on the screen? Let me know that you guys can see question 1 without issue, please. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Omar. Appreciate that. All right, so let's get into it. I met a gorgeous, thick sister at the club. She refused to take off her full body girdle during sex, and the girdle pulled my junk as I pushed forward and then snapped as I arched back. The pain made me poop. She's my new coworker and she's talking. Wait a minute now. What? Say what there, sir? What happened again? Give me a second here. I'm trying to see something. So she wouldn't pull it off. And then it snapped as you what you arching back for? As I arched back. What was you arching back for? Oh. Were you arching back like that? You could have just probably laid flat. I mean, I'm just confused. Like, what you met a gorgeous thick sister at the club. She refused to take off her full body girdle during sex. The girdle pulled my junk as I pushed forward and then arched back. What you pushing for? Push. What is that? Somebody, what move is that, baby? I ain't that skilled, honey. What is all of this? What is all of that? And then snapped. The pain made me poop the pain. So where did it hit you at? First of all, sir, you're doing too much. Because if you had the SHI, you just had to do that before you got ready to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Before you got ready to do your thing. So it was already down there at the bottom. It was ready to come out. That's number one. Let's be clear. Because a girdle not going to do all of that. It's not going to do that. So, sir, did you have it on? And when you push forward and arch back, it snapped? Is that what you're saying? And because you was in pain the way that you pushed forward and arched back, sir, it popped and it made you want to poop because it was already there, sir. It was already down. I'm confused. I'm for real. I'm confused. It's the she didn't take off her during SEX. Correct, ma'am. Just go ahead and free yourself. This is the moment of being free. Okay, everybody's mind is on the big end. Ain't nobody's mind on what your body giving. Okay, everybody's trying to get it in so they can release. All right. It was from the back, I'm assuming. But you from the. I'm trying to figure out an arch. This is what y'all are missing for me. It's the arch back. Maybe it's gonna make sense when this is done. I mean, maybe if he was like that, how he was the first one. I guess. But how did it pop off her? So did it pop when he was arching back? It popped off of him. Anyway, girl. Well, don't mess with another woman with a girdle. Like, if she ain't gonna take it off, then you can't get off. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave it alone. I don't know, guys. I can't. I'm trying to figure this. Yeah, this is going to be on my mind. I need to know the position. What is this pull forward, push forward, and arch back? I'm really trying to get this to make it click for me. And it's so, I don't know. I don't know. Exactly. It had already been there. I was waiting for you at the door. I was waiting on you. Okay, I've been trying to be released out of here. All this SHI that you keep putting down here. Absolutely. I'm trying to get out of here too. That's exactly what was going on. Okay, so the girdle caught onto his pubes and it caught onto him when he was leaning back while hitting it. It hit him in his he pooped. He said art but meant lean. Carrie, was this yours? Was this your submission? Because you done gave us the whole scenario and explanation, although I wanted one, but I mean, you know. That's what it sounded like, Carrie. Did you submit this? Or did you have this happen to you before, Carrie? He leaned back for the what? The thrusting motion and his got caught in the ground. Ouch. Ooh. Oh, wow. Carrie said, girl, no. Well. Oh, you was on Twitter. You was on Twitter. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we gonna move on then, girl. That sound like that hurt. Ooh. But was it enough to make him poop? Let's move on. Let's keep going. All right. Question two. Oh, let's check. Okay, so y'all can see it. Okay, perfect. So my boyfriend, 2 years, is cheap and did something horrific. His mean aunt died. To help her kids, he bought her a dress, jewelry, and shoes. After her funeral, he took the shoes and the jewelry back and gave them to me for my birthday. I wish a motherfucker. Now, what did she get buried in? What did the woman get buried in? You ain't finna take that off no body and then turn around and give it to me now, sir. Him talking about some she can't wear it in hell. What the fuck? Then why would you get it? If she couldn't wear it in hell, y'all should have cremated the woman. Okay? She was going there anyway. Y'all should have cremated it in. She ain't need no clothes. Sir. Girl, gonna take this stuff out. Girl, surprised the funeral home let y'all confiscate this lady attire out the casket and let you give it to somebody else. Now, what kind of is that? Girl, would have cost him the. Girl, I wish this mother. Ooh, girl, y'all got some crazy stories today. I don't know what they are going on with the people. Someone gave it to me for my birthday. Then I'm cussing you out even more for that. It's my birthday, and you want to sit up here and give me something that a dead had on and that I don't like, and you clearly don't like either. You ain't finna get her spirit on me. You better get that. I rebuke you, sir, in the name of Jesus, in this relationship, because you got me up. Out of all the items you could have went and bought, some out there trying to help the kids. He done went and got her a dress, some jewelry, and some shoes. Child, wish you and would gave this lady, girl, not you wearing the same clothes as the auntie. Girl, default. I can't take it. It's too much. It's too much. Let's move on. Right. Problem solved, girl. Lead this man. Question 3, because he's out of control. He is. I searched our credit cards, okay? I searched our credit cards and receipts to see where our money is going. Fiance has been stopping by Walmart 2 times a month after work. Girl, what he doing at Walmart 2 times a month? Let's see what he's doing. I stalked him, caught him with a woman and groceries. He confessed it's his other fiance. And he's not sure who he wants yet. Well, then I'm sure don't want me. The hell? Let him go have her. He over there save him some trips. If that's the case, save him some trips and let him go ahead and be with the other fiance and buy her whatever it is he wants out of Walmart for her. Period. That's the short answer. That's what I say. Let him go. Talking about it's his other fiance and he don't know who he wants yet. Well, you ain't got to know, baby, because I'm going to help you make your decision. Okay, go ahead and do what you want to do now. All right, so there's that. Let's get to the next. Not sister wives. Question 4. Pregnant by a man who is successful and smart, but he hates to sweat. If we sweat in bed, he'll stop. That's natural. Like, he'll stop. Oh, wow. He spent the night and I noticed his hairline was lifting. B.I.T. we know. Girl, why the first person that came to my mind was Hollywood? But anyway, he spent the night and I noticed his hairline was lifting up from his head. It was a wig. His ID says 52, not 34. B.I.T. You finna stop today. You're gonna stop yours today. Because one thing about black, I don't know what y'all are. I'm gonna say y'all black, girl, because we don't know. But let's say y'all black. Black don't crack. But what's interesting is a lot of 50-year-olds may look young, but they don't look no mother 34. And I guarantee you more women, black is intact than men. Well, when you talk about Lorenz Tate, because Lorenz Tate is definitely still giving, honey. Okay, Lorenz Tate is still giving young. Okay, now he probably could pass a little bit, but he ain't no 50. I don't think he ain't no 50, girl. So some 52, not 34. And how did you even assume that? Just me, him? Like what the? Girl, you stupid. I don't want an old-faced baby. Yep, you right, ma'am. Hashtag tricked. Because, yeah, you was definitely tricked and didn't get not damn piece of a treat. And I hate it for you, you know? I really do. It definitely sucks, especially the fact that you couldn't even, like, catch the fact that this man was 50-something years old. But he was telling you he was 34. You don't have to be with an old-faced baby. You don't have to be. You can just leave. Like, he's old to say, like, what? Just let him go. I'm confused. Why are you hanging out? Like, you can't get it in how you want to get it in because he don't want to sweat because he feels like his hair is going to start melting. No, ma'am. Okay? Send him on his way. Send him on his way. Let's move on. Let's get to question 5. Let me go to this comment real quick regarding this question. Laugh my ass off. Listen, if he looked 34, then the baby not gonna have an old face. If he could even work like that, the jeans is popping. Like, yeah, he's 46 and still can get it. Wow, yeah, but he ain't no 52. She over there talking something 34. Girl, you don't sit your. Let's keep going. Question 5. One of three, okay? So it's 3 different parts to this one. Let's go. All right. Not she pregnant. Who said it? Where is this? Girl, I hope she ain't. That's why she said that I'm an old face. I don't want no old face baby. That's what she meant. Is that what you're saying? Is that what she meant? Listen. Well, it sucks for you, ma'am. It sucks for you. I hate you got pregnant if that was the case by this 50-year-old. But anyway, good luck. All right, so question 5, 1 of 3. Please print this in its entirety. Okay. It's important that people understand what's happened to me. My sister-in-law's boyfriend is a gruff ex-Marine who lives off the grid. He spoke of traveling the world and living in his van. I left my husband and went with him. Your sister-in-law's boyfriend. Wait a minute. This is messy. My sister-in-law boyfriend is gruff and is a gruff ex-Marine who lives off the grid. He spoke of traveling the world and living in his van. I left my husband and went with him. Girl, that's some shady shit. Y'all are messing these streets. I packed a bag and left in the middle of the night. During the summer, the van life was amazing. The SEX, the drugs, the travel. Then we ran out of my money. Girl, not yours. Not your money, girl. You done left your man. Yikes. Van broke down and we slept in a tent. No toilet, no privacy. We bathed at truck stops. I missed home. Girl, that is home. That is home, ma'am. Let me see. I don't know if I added my okay, I think it's okay. Then she goes on to say, I got pregnant. He said his baby won't live in a van. I thought we'd get a house. Nope. We pitched a tent and I woke up alone. My husband sent me money and let me return, but he's dating another woman now. and won't have sex with me, so I can't pin this baby on him. Ooh, well, looks like you played yourself there. Okay. There is no advice that one should offer you. Really, I guess the only advice is to sit in the L. Sit in it, ma'am. You created this and you did this to yourself. Sucks for you and sucks to be you right now. Oh, wow. You done sat up here and got with your sister-in-law man and thought you was gonna have a good life. That's what you get. Girl, karma hit you really quickly. Really, really quickly. She said, I can't pin this baby on him. Girl, go to hell, please. And he's smart. He's smart. He looked out for you as a husband still for whatever reason. But yeah, he played you, used your money and everything. What a dummy. What a dummy. But either way, let's get on. Okay, let's get to the last one here. All right. So question 6 says, my boyfriend, 36, said I was his first lover ever. His innocence made me fall in love with him. I spoiled him, bought him anything. Girl, not you spoiling him and he not spoiling you. Turns out he has 2 teen sons in prison he doesn't claim because they destroy my brand. So is that what he said? He got 2 teenage kids that's locked up in prison and he ain't trying to do nothing for them because they destroy his. So what is your brand? But you sat up here and told this lady, not you being 36, and you got to, I guess that's possible because clearly my child is 18. But anyway, when he said his innocence made her fall in love with him. So you spoiled him, bought him whatever he wanted, but he worried about his brand and his kids. Girl, he ain't got no brand. She says, can I ever trust this liar? If you got to ask us that question and then label this man as a liar, no, you can't. So why? I'm confused. What to do? Leave? Walk away? If you feel like he's going to be a liar that you could never trust him, why are you asking the people? Make an executive decision and be okay with it. Send him on by his business. All right? That's just what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. Destroy my brand. Everyone is on demon time. Exactly. Soldier Boy brand. Exactly. Laugh my ass off, babe. He was a deadbeat before y'all got together, obviously. So even his explanation is a lie. Your brand must be bomb, B.I.T., because that's what it's giving. Exactly. How you lie about 2 grown kids? Okay, it was easy because they was in prison. I wonder how she did more search, got more information on that to know what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? Girl, yes. Oh, miss. But yeah, her question says it all. No, don't trust a liar. Exactly. Well, there's that, everybody. Okay, I came to you guys for much longer than I expected to come to you guys, all right, with this video. So if you can do your girl a favor, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Also, be sure to come back later on today as we do the Ooh Ladies First panel later on tonight on my channel. Okay, feel free to follow me. All right, you can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram at jamithatsme. All right, and yeah, that's really it. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to check out my backup page because one thing I am planning on doing as I build that channel up, which is That's Me, Jamie. Okay, I may have the link down below or somewhere like that. I'll probably have to find it. But I'm covering different type of crime stories that's happening, all right, around the world and stuff like that. If you guys see anything that's outrageous, interesting, you'd like me to talk about, go ahead and send it over to your girl, all right? And I'm going to start at some point putting that content over on that channel. Okay, you might see an overlapping of content on this channel and on that one because there are people that are not followers of this channel or subscribers of this channel that, you know, don't know me on that channel. So, you know, they'll be able to find me over there. Okay, so if it's overlapping and you've seen it, you don't have to click on it, whatever. But there's that. All right, guys. So that's really all that I have for you all today. I thank you all so much for joining. Okay, again, don't forget to like. Don't forget to share your thoughts. Also, don't forget to subscribe. All right, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.